Yeah.
So y'all, we have to ask, what are you guys sipping on? What's your coffee order?
Oh, I know what Rick's is. Go ahead.
I'm usually the caramel macchiato.
Ooh, that sounds delightful.
Rick, I have something terrible to tell you.
Always.
I don't totally know what a macchiato is.
So, okay, so I like the caramel macchiato. Typically, what caramel macchiato is, we put vanilla syrup on the bottom,
Okay.
then we drizzle caramel on the sides of the cup.
So far, amazing. Okay.
Yeah, and then we froth the milk, and then you pour your espresso over the top of it.
Ooh.
At the end, and then you drizzle the top of the caramel again.
Yum. So you
Which
don't blend it up
love.
again. Is that the thing that makes it different from like a latte?
I just think the process is reversed.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
usually a latte, you put the espresso first, and then the milk. Yeah.
The more you know.
Golly day,
Thank you for
that was
that.
very informative.
We can
I
go
feel
home
like,
now.
I was
Just
gonna
kidding.
say, I feel like I've already had my whole day of learning. Yeah.
Well, y'all, Mary Tina, would you like to introduce our guests of honor?
Yes,
today?
you guys, we are so happy today because we have Rick and Janeen joining us from Soul Bowls in Emerald Isle, which has become such a favorite spot down there. And we're really excited because they are now reopened for the season. They're going to tell us a little bit about their hours and a little bit more about their offerings, including exactly what is in a caramel macchiato.
So true.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for being here so much. So for someone who has not been to Soul Bowls yet or, come down for the season, will you explain where you're located, your hours, kind of generally what you guys offer?
Absolutely. So we're located at 8802 Reed Drive in Emerald Isle. We're right across from the Publix. You can enter from the back door, or we like to call it the front door where the bike path is. One of our favorite things is to see families cruising down the bike path and, come in and enjoy our space all together.
Yeah.
So we serve acai bowls, we serve yogurt parfaits, avocado toast, smoothies are a big hit. And our coffee is definitely something that people come for every day.
Love it. Now,
Yes.
what are your hours? When are you guys open? I mean, right now. So if someone comes, this weekend or next week, what are your hours now? And then what do your summer hours look like?
Sure. So right now we're open Wednesday through Sunday, and we open at 7 a.m. and we close at 2 p.m.
Okay.
And then come our summer hours, which will probably be about May 1st, we'll do 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Amazing.
Man.
And if y'all can see, of course, behind them is probably a small snippet of their interior, but it's so cute. It is so cute.
And also what I love is it's my understanding that that is completely a representation of the way that you guys run your shop, that it is a space that is welcome to any types of folks, for folks to come and hang out, people of all ages, people that are there to get some work done or to socialize, or that you guys are just really welcoming and have created a space that people love to come and hang out in. So kudos to you. That's really quite a feat. Not to mention the fact that you serve such delicious food and drinks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all, what is the story behind why you opened Soul Bowls? Was there a light bulb moment? Was it a slow process? Tell us more.
It was a quick decision. Honestly, there was no game plan. There was no business plan. I tell people all the time, we loved when we lived up north and we would go to Ocean City, New Jersey. They had a spot that had bowls. We would go for a walk, get some bowls, go to the beach. It was just our routine when we were on vacation, refreshing, healthy, got you started for the day. We got here, there was nothing like it. The space became available and Rick jumped on it and it just became what it is today.
That's so cool. So one question I have, I love talking to people who are couples who work together. It's just so interesting to me. So as far as where each one of you focuses your strengths as it relates to running the business, how does that kind of shake out?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, it's pretty easy for us.
Yeah,
I'm definitely front of the house.
Okay.
He's definitely back of the house. But he's great because he does all of our marketing, our emails, our merchandise. Rick still has his own business. He has identity marketing, so he does a lot of website design and things like that. So he really does our payroll and some back of the house stuff, helps me with some inventory. And then, I help, daily here every day.
Love it.
Right from the get, we pretty much we drew the line in the sand, if you will. I mean, we don't kind of intermingle. We both trust each other to know that you're so much better in the front of the house than I would be. You know, I always joke around, her job's to shake hands and kiss babies, you know, and that's what she loves to do.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah. So bring your babies in. She loves them all.
Love
Unless
it.
you want them held, then don't.
Yeah.
I actually know this from y'all's social media. I know this, Janeen. That's so funny.
But you know what? I love that. And I bet you that is such a key to working with your partner is having clearly delineated roles and understanding this is my lane and this is your lane and appreciating the person for what they bring. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
we're very blessed. We are super blessed. I think it's not ever hard for us, really. It just works naturally. So I think we're really lucky that way.
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Rick,
After 25 years, it should work.
Yes.
you've had practice. You've had practice.
Yes.
Now, Rick, did you make the logo?
I did.
I'm obsessed
Yes.
with it. And you guys have some really awesome merchandise available on your website as well. Is that correct? Cool.
Yes.
So if people aren't here in Emerald Isle right at this second or in Carteret County, maybe they visit during the summers or whatnot and still want to support you guys, it's a great way to do it.
Yeah, we have gift cards on there as well.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
We've already mailed out. We've mailed at Christmas time. We did a lot of, website deliveries and things like that. So that was key for us. And it really took off once we got everything. And we'll be adding a lot more come this spring.
Yeah, we've got some really cool ideas for, let's just say, surfy vibe designs this year that are going to be coming
We
out.
love that.
I'm so
That's
excited.
really exciting.
Excited
That's
about
good.
some of the things. Yeah.
I'm a sucker for some merch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Do some rapid fire.
we have a fun little segment that we like to do with only certain guests, and we feel like you guys would be perfect
Yes.
for this. We have some rapid fire questions for you.
Yep.
And you each can answer. You can answer jointly, whatever you feel led to. But we're
Yes.
just gonna
Just
run
a
off
quick
of
answer.
this.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Okay.
start?
Yes. Okay. Ready, guys? Okay. Tell us why you included the name Soul in the name Soul Bowls.
Easy.
Rick's Spanish. He's Hispanic, so that's where the SOL soul comes from. We also are dire fans of a sunset or a sunrise. So I mean, when our kids were born, we would take them out every morning to see the sunrise. So it had to have that in it. It had to have that piece.
I
So
love.
So
It's
good.
very fitting.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay, number 2. What are each of your favorite items on the menu? I love this
Well,
question.
I just told you the macchiato is probably my favorite.
Okay.
So, and I also I love some of the smoothies, but I'm just a sucker for the coffee. I think right now we've been blessed with a good relationship with a coffee provider, and I just feel like, it's something I have to have every day. We just go for it.
we worked really hard on the coffee. That was something we really wanted to take our time for. And we worked with Blackbeard in Greenville. We wanted something local people could relate to.
Yeah.
Great small roaster, great relationship. My favorite item is the soul bowl. So it had to be the soul bowl, the original. The only thing different is I usually put coconut flakes on mine. I know a lot of people aren't down with the coconut flakes.
Yeah.
So, but anybody I mention it to and then they do it, it's a game
I
changer.
love coconut flakes. So Janeen, real quick, what's in the Soul Bowl?
So the soul bowl would be your acai base.
Mhm.
And then you have, we do granola on the bottom and granola on top. We do
Ooh.
a wild blueberry flax granola. That's a staple. We worked really hard to find a granola that people would die for. So we are in love with our granola. Then we do almond butter, and it will have strawberries, blueberries, bananas, and a honey drizzle on top.
I need
That
this
sounds
right
so
now.
good. And then the coconut flakes, the optional coconut flakes. That sounds so good.
Optional coconut
I love
flakes.
that. I love that. Okay. What is the most ordered item on your menu?
The soul bowl.
Soul
The soul
Bowl,
bowl.
100.
Is it
Yeah.
okay? If that's 100%, then what comes in second?
I would say the coconut base comes in a sandbar, which is
Interesting.
you'll have your coconut base, granola, strawberries, Nutella, cacao nibs, and banana. So
That
it's more like
sounds so
it's
good.
like an almond joy.
Yeah.
Yum. Oh my gosh, amazing.
That sounds so good.
I'm starving.
It's
So, oh, I love that. I love that. What is a fun fact or something unique that people might not know about soul bowls?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great question.
I feel like it would be that us not having a plan. Like I feel like I do feel like a fun fact is I feel like, not to be crazy, but like God had his hand in every single thing we did here. And so I feel like that's our fun fact. I feel like we Jesus took the wheel. Like we just were sort of the hands and feet, and it all came together to perfection. Really wasn't what I envisioned initially. I thought it was going to be a little bit more rustic, and then it just sort of evolved. And Carolina Home and Garden came in here, and Logan helped me put some plants in here, and we went crazy with the plants, and it's just a great vibe. And I wanted a place where it's good for your body, good for your soul. Where our best compliment was somebody came in and she's like, sometimes I don't even want a bowl. I just want to come in and feel happy.
That's so great. That's so great.
I feel like that's my fun fact, that it sort of evolved on its own.
That's really good.
It's not really that fun, but it's pretty cool.
I mean, the story obviously gets deeper, but it was just, like we made a decision not even knowing the cost, the length of anything for the lease or even the space. Like she said, we designed it a certain way, and then we honestly, she bought a sofa, and that sofa became the inspiration for everything in here, which was not even the original plan. We just worked around it, and it just became this beautiful space that we love.
That is really neat.
And that's when you are going in the right direction with things. When things kind of come naturally.
That's
like
exactly right.
I love that.
When it flows. I love flow.
Final rapid fire question. What has been the most surprising thing opening a business in Carteret County?
Surprising.
I don't know if it was surprising, but I will say our community. We love our community. We are so blessed by the young, the old, the families, everybody that comes in here, our Bible studies, our run groups, people working. We just absolutely love how much our community has supported not only us, but our employees.
Yeah, right.
When you have kids working for you and they're working off of tips, and they're working really hard, and watching our community take care of our space and our employees, and have fun when they're here, like Sunday mornings, it's just always a good time in here. So I would say it wasn't surprising to me, but it was way better than I could have imagined. Having a business in this town, seeing our community love it and embrace it.
Yeah, the energy is so good.
Yeah.
Which is
that's so wonderful. I know. I love hearing this. You guys, we are so grateful that you guys are here in Carteret County, and everybody make sure that you head over to Soul Bowls to try, obviously, a caramel macchiato and all of those delicious bowls and smoothies that they're describing.
Yes.
So thank you guys for being here with us today.
Yes.
We'll see y'all
Except
soon.
before.
Oh, yes. I know. You're so right.
I
I got it now. I know.
We have our final question for you guys. I know we've asked you so many questions, but our most important question that we ask all of our guests is,
what is saving your life right now?
Our employees and our community. I can't say it enough. I mean, right now, saving my life, being, I didn't know what I was doing. And I say that to our employees all the time. They're saving my life because I'm going to make 100 mistakes. I had no idea how to manage 20-year-olds and, work 12-hour days and have to be open at 7 days a week and sort of be on that hamster wheel. So saving my life is definitely our community who continuously comes in, and our employees who continuously show up with a smile and are happy and love being in our space too. So definitely they saved my life.
And they're doing a great job of that. We're just so blessed. We have so many young kids that, everybody complains about young kids, and you have these kids that are taking an initiative and they're making things happen. So they literally send me text messages, we should do this or we should do that, that are operational based. And I love their ideas.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we are really blessed to have them. A lot of them
I think
are
they
just
save
really
our
good.
life. Otherwise, we couldn't do it just the two of us.
100%.
So,
And I think that speaks to you two as leaders, that they feel comfortable coming to you with ideas and that you embrace those and that you're fostering their growth. So that's really amazing.
awesome.
Well, thank you both.
Yes.
thank you
Amazing.
guys.
Well, we can't wait to get in there. If you guys haven't gone, also visit their website if you want to buy some of their merch, because it's very awesome. I'm obsessed. But we can't wait to swing in there over the next couple weeks, and we appreciate y'all's time.
See you
Come on in.
Come
Thank you.
on in,
Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So I
man,
love
that was
how
really great.
I love how that transpired, because Alyssa on our team does a book club. They host the book club at Soul Bowls pretty often. And she reached out to me a couple weeks ago and was like, you have to have Janeen and Rick on Coffee with MC. And I was like, okay, put it on our little running list. And then yesterday I got connected via email with Rick through Jillian Lister for a separate project. And it just like all came together.
I love that.
And within
Here
24
we go.
hours,
And
yeah,
here we are.
here we are. So they're lovely. You can tell they're just so passionate about their business.
Yeah.
Which I think is so
Amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
What's saving your life?
Gosh, I think what's saving my life is this week. I know you probably feel the same way that I do. We are getting ready to head out of town.
Mhm.
Meg and I are going to a big conference. Actually, several people from our team. We're
Yes.
all going to a big conference, real estate conference that we go to once a year, and it's just such a great chance to learn and meet people
Yeah.
and just kind of take in some ideas that you wouldn't normally run across in Carteret County, which is so great.
Yeah.
So it's always so fun to go, and it's always so fun to come home.
Yeah, that's what's saving my life too, is I always feel like we come back and we have all new ideas of how to serve our clients
Yeah.
even better and how to work internally a little bit smoother. I just always feel like we come back a little refreshed and excited about new things.
That's right. And we are actually, I think, going to be coming to you guys from our
Yes. So if anyone knows Mel Robbins, she will be at our conference.
Yeah.
She's our keynote speaker. So we're going to do kind of like a little, not live from Mel Robbins, but
Right.
kind of our takeaways from her keynote and all that stuff on next week's Coffee with MC live from Las Vegas.
exactly right.
Ooh.
So we will see you guys then. Have a great weekend.
Bye, y'all.